aircraft carrier. And now that's all been replaced. So it looks like both cooling towers are running. I think last time I was here only one was running. There's a lot of cars in the parking lot. So they either just got done with one reactor clean out, or they're getting ready to do one of the reactor cleanouts now. I guess the nuclear waste is stored on site at nuclear sites in the United States now. So now we're going to swing around. I'll show you the other side. Now you know why there's no children playing here and what kind of sick mind. They chip and sealed this parking lot since I was here last. It's not going to get enough traffic to flatten it down. But nobody comes here. So across the street, it has several, might have two more cooling towers on the other side. This is a coal plant that was all updated and running until a few years ago. I think there's I think it has 3 cooling towers as I was coming up here, and it's idled. I think we're on Route 168 on the Ohio River here. The Ohio River is just on the other side of the plant. So the cooling towers are pretty much the same, either a coal plant or a nuclear plant. And then everything in between. You see a coal plant takes up a lot more room, and the nuclear plants have gotten a lot smaller and stuff. But you see the power cables and everything. So I'm pointing a little bit toward the east there, and then the nuclear plants toward the west. So this car here, I've got it programmed in that the e-pedal is on all the time. There's like instead of Blue Cruise, you got the little concentric circles down below by your left knee on this one for anti-collision sensors. And I'm sure it has automatic braking, front and rear, tells you when somebody's on your side, all kinds of goodies. Android and Apple compatible. So it really needs cleaned inside, and probably get the carpet scrubber and make the seats, everything look like new when I get around to it and stuff. But I had no complaints. In fact, the more I had this, the longer I love it. With that battery and everything, I think the furthest I've ever went without a charge was 198 miles. I took that trip down to Mount Airy, North Carolina, which had been 2 years ago, about now. And the first charger I had planned in Cambridge, Ohio, like Tri-America, was out. So I went down. This is right after somebody in Fox said on the news that electric cars are no good. This guy broke down in West Virginia, and they had to push him in a coal plant and stuff. So I was like, well, shoot, I can make it. So I did the I-77 corridor, but since Cambridge was down, I went down to Marietta, Ohio, across from, I think it's Parkersburg, West Virginia, on I-77. There's still no quick chargers. And I went downstream to Mark Porter Chevy. They said I was only the second person that used their charge point charger. And I hit that one, and there's another one down the road 20 miles. I figured, well, if that one's out, I'll do most of it here. So I hit Gallipolis, Ohio. It was a bargain. Now they probably got a new government in session, and it's like just $10 to pull up with a parking fee and a charging fee. So it's like $60 to charge your car there now, so they can stick it where the sun don't shine. Because you can get off Pomeroy, Ohio, and meet back up to Charleston, West Virginia. Everything kind of flows with the river, so you're not going out of your way much. And I think Marietta, Ohio has a quick charge set up now. So, but the Chatham is down again at Cambridge. It wasn't when I took a vacation 2 years ago, December. It was fixed. So 198 miles the first I went. So on the trip to Frisco, North Carolina, it had me stop like 79 miles on the other side of Pittsburgh, off the turnpike. And I guess there wasn't anything reliable until I got to Maryland. So just 79 miles. It said a few minutes I'm old, fat, and slow, so by the time I came out, I had already went over the few minutes. So I was good to go. And the next one was Hancock, Maryland. 2 charge points in a park across from the Sheets, which kind of confused me. Ate my lunch, charged up, used the restroom. Tesla couldn't charge. They just had a level 2 adapter. And Chevy Bolt pulled in before I left. So left there and then spent the night south of DC, which I never want to go through DC again. South of DC in a beautiful motel on Highway 1. And I got bored with the cable. I figured, we'll go check Electrify America out. Look, the bugs are hanging out on my car here. They want to go to Ohio. So I figured, we'll go maybe just charge up. It wasn't on the stop. It was just one I had written down just in case things didn't go right, you know. I just copy and pasted from the internet. And across the street, just over the crest of the hill, walking distance, was a Nissan dealer, and I charged for free. So the next stop was Newport News, Virginia, at a Wawa. Ate my lunch at day 2. I've got spine injury from the military, neck injury from the railroad. So my 400 miles is probably my max, and that's just 2 days of driving is good enough for me. So Newport News, then I decided to stop at, I stopped at the Welcome Center, which is in the middle of the freaking state, like on I-64. That was confusing. Used the restroom again, I'm old. And went underwater, Newport News. I've always wanted to try that Chesapeake Bay Bridge tunnel, never have, and was totally surprised that I was sinking below river level or inlet level. And then stopped at Chesapeake. There's a Greenbrier Mall that has EV goes, but no Tesla hook up there. And then another Tesla was in trouble. This lady had rented it or whatever on a vacation, and she was down to 0 or 1 or something, and all she had the same adapter. Showed her how to pull the thing inside the trunk, get her adapter free, and waited till she had help come, and then I went on my way to North Carolina to finish my trip. Came back the same charger, and the reason you stopped there, the mall has nice bathrooms there. Malls aren't well used, so paid for a Volvo. Guy renting a Volvo paid for his charge because he didn't have anything that would work. Showed a Audi driver how to get his stuff working. There's your Rivian from Amazon Prime. That'd be like a dream vehicle because my van is rusty crusty. I traded my new one in, a 1-year-old one, in on the car here that I got during COVID. I got a van for like half price. Nobody could rent it or use it. I traded in on this. So yeah, on the way home, we helped those guys out. The guy from Norway, from Volvo, gave me money to tip somebody on the way home. And I used a EVgo card to charge my car. The charge point worked on the EVgo to charge the Volvo electric car. And then we came home our own routes just to get the hell away from DC. We come home 2-lane US highways, avoiding interstates as much as possible, and everything worked fine. Don't want to travel any other way. Like I said, grew up with Packards, Cadillacs, Lincolns, and you know, they were all used. We weren't rich. You know, in the 70s, people were giving stuff away that burned gas. And then I had used Cadillacs, and then I used Buick Ultra, which was pretty amazing. So, no complaints. Oh, and they get adapters now you can buy. And first it was CCS2, now CCS1. I see some people used them. Now they're down to $9.99. I see one for like $6.99 or $7.99, and there's no reviews on it. So I don't really need one. Right now, I don't have any plans. Health, with my bad neck, I kind of overdid things coming back from North Carolina last time, and I haven't went anywhere since. So don't be afraid to buy these. Like I said, there's no battery cooling. This is the long range one. I think they only make the SV in 40 or 62 kilowatt hour batteries. I don't think they make SL or the S anymore. So I mean, the Blue Cruise would be interesting, but I'd probably fall asleep. So yeah, here's the playground again. Maybe we'll do a video as we're pulling out of all this stuff too and add it to this. There's the nuclear plant. But I'll come back here probably in October here and bring my cameras and do some nice long shots if the grass is dry of the cooling towers in the background behind this nuclear playground. And the playground's just cool as could be. So, all right, that's it. Have a great day. Like, share, whatever you want to do. I don't care. We don't make money on this. This is something for I started it my kids could watch later after I pass, or grandkids. So we don't get any money from any of this stuff. We're not that popular either. But I don't remember the fire truck one being here before. Huh. Pretty wild. I didn't bring my meter that reads, you know, nuclear radiation and stuff. But I just don't see why anybody would use this park right across from a coal plant. Oh my God. Take care. See you on the next video.